Okay, for this next one, I already made the table for that we're going to use later down here when we use the algorithm to divide. But let's start by estimating. And when we look at 315, well, okay, we're going to divide, take 14,175 and divide it by 315. 315 can be nicely and neatly rounded down to 300 and 14,175. You know, it is closer to 14,000 than 15,000, but I'm going to round it up anyways because I'm rounding this down a little, so maybe that will even out. And also because I like those numbers better. So I'm going to start with 15,000 and divide it by 300 because we're rounding to some nice tidy numbers. Okay, let's divide both these by 100 to get rid of those extra zeros. And so we're going to cross these guys out. And that will give us 150 divided by 3. Got a bit of lag here. A little bit of lag. So I can use mental math to do that or real quick on paper, but 150 divided by 3 gives us a quotient of 50. So that is our estimate, and we're going to move on to the next step and use the algorithm to divide, and then we will multiply the answer or the quotient by 315 to check our work. I'm going to pause it for a sec. All right, so let's set up our little house. Whoops, hold on, I'll make it smaller. There we go. 14,175 divided by 315. I'm going to refer to my table that I've got of multiples over here because that is a little bit more helpful. So, okay, just double checking my numbers. Okay, so looking here, I have 315, cannot go into 141, so I'm going to need to go to the fourth digit. And when I have 1,417, I look over here, 5 groups would be too big because I would need 1,575. So I can make 4 groups. I'm going to put my 4 up here above the 7 because that's how far over I'm dividing. It's 4. 4 times 315 is going to give me 1,260. Then we're going to subtract. Okay. 7 minus 0 is 7. 1 minus 6, oops, can't do. So make you a 3. 11 minus 6 is 5. And 7 minus 2 is 5. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, so I have hold on, that doesn't look right. Okay, I know what I did. I don't know what I'm doing. Why do you guys listen to me? All right. 3 minus 2 is not 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, so looking over to our table, here we have 157. We're going to bring our 5 down, and that gives us 1,575. Looking over our table, that is exactly what 5 groups of 315 is. So we're going to put our 5 up here, times 315 is 1,575. Oh, that's so ugly to look at. Sorry. That's a 7. Okay, then we're going to subtract, and it should all equal out to nothing. So our quotient is 45. To check our work, which I'm asking you to check your work in your problems today, we're going to multiply 45 times 315. So, all right. Oh, hold on. Option T. I can't find my thingy. I'm so dyslexic today. Or I don't know what it is. All right, 300. Let's try that again. 15 times 45. And checking our work, we want our answer to be this number in here. Hopefully that means we did it right. 5 times 5 is 25. That's a sloppy 5. Man, I'm not good at writing 5s. 5 times 1 is, 5 times 5 is 25. Put the 2 up. 5 times 1 is 5, 6, 7. 5 times 3 is 15. All right. Since we're starting with the tens, we're going to hold a place here so we can start in the tens. 4 times 5 is 20. Put the 2 up. I'll leave that 2. 4 times 1 is 4, 5, 6. And 4 times 3 is 12. And put the 2 here and the 1 here. Okay. Adding 5 plus 0 is 5. Nasty 5. 7 plus 0 is 7. 6 plus 5 is 11. And 2 plus 2 is 4. And 14,175. And that does check out, so it checks. Hooray. In the next video, we are going to look at a couple of exercises, probably just, I'll pick a hard one, and then I'll have you move on to doing the problem set for your independent work or with some parent or older sibling help.